real. Big Wolf, GAME. I'm Drip Wolf. You understand me? I was the first nigga to defeat the wave game. Well, ha 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 ha. Nigga, I'm Dr. Evil. Nigga, that's me. You understand me? So, from the crown down, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you nothing but what God loved. That's the information I got from the great RG3. When she was brushing that pattern, I was the dopest. When she was preaching in all her YouTube videos. When I was brushing, when I first was learning, I kept hearing her say, from the crown down, from the crown down. She was pushing that shit, brush from the crown down all the way through. So I've always been a shoreline waver. I'm always getting all the way through. And when I think of flow, I think of from the crown down. Not from the middle, not everything on the outside part to the shoreline. I think of from the crown down because that's one of the goats. That's what one of the goats said, from the crown down. So that's how I'm judging flow. I'm judging flow from that. Crown is the most important part of a waver's pattern.
That's where it started, right?
Where it started. If your pattern ain't right, bro, just you can get your waves as good as you want to be, but if you ain't got your pattern right, you gonna always get packed up, always get sent out the way because a nigga gonna crown and flow you off the dribble. Crown, then you gotta get your flow together. With that crown, you gotta make sure that you got a proper flow because you can have a nice crown, but your pattern might not be flowing properly. You understand? You might develop some nice connections, but you don't got no flow, and the nigga might get you that way. So this is why you need to have crown.
I think Reggie is a perfect example of that.
Of what?
Like he connected, but his flow is all like
exactly.
His whole pattern is
And
like
a nigga get you by defeating you in that category. This is why it's important to lock in the beginning and lock in on your crown and your flow. Connects, you can get connects over time, y'all. Connects, you can always push out forks and knock forks. But if you get your pattern to a certain part and then your flow fucked up or your crown fucked up, you finna fuck up everything. Flow, connections, all that shit.
Yeah.
So, man, so that's why I think of it the same way. Just how I judge a pattern, I'm thinking about voting. Crown, flow, connects, definition, directs, and I think and quality or whatever. So boom. Now let's go. Let's get to it. The voting. Crown, I'm judging it. How is this man's crown versus this nigga crown? This nigga crown flow. Is this nigga crown got forks in it? I'm judging crown. From crown, I'm going to the obvious next thing I'm looking at in the pattern. Flow. Does this pattern flow? And then I'm going to judge the connections. How well connected is this pattern? Definition. Now, definition is not, I'm not going to say, oh, that nigga was super defined, so he beat that nigga. Definition ain't going to win you a battle. Connections will win you a battle. Crown will win you a battle. Flow will win you a battle. That'll be the thing that edge you over to get that battle. So let's get to it. It's Reese versus Trail. Reese got connections. Trail got flow. Trail, flow, connections. Now these is two motherfucking high motherfucking thing. It can come down to a tie in definition, a tie in directs. Now these both waivers have one cat apiece. Who do I give my overall to? They both got one category.
Somebody got to get that crown vote. So whoever get that crown.
So somebody got. I tie that crown. So who get it now?
Flow.
That's what it's for. That's why we do need. It don't got to be no point system or no shit like that. We got to know which one of these categories mean more than the other, and we voted on that as a game before. Like, you feel me? How it should be ranked, what order it should go in, and whatever the game speaks and says, whether it's crown. Right now we saying it's crown, flow, connects, definition. But if a nigga do another vote, but I don't think it need to be one. I just think it need to be what it is: crown, flow, connects. If we judge based on that and every time did that, we wouldn't be arguing, bro. Like, we ain't gonna agree with every vote. We're not gonna agree with every nigga vote. But if you vote based on that standard, they gotta respect it, especially if you articulating why you voted that way.
Well, I don't know.
Crown and flow always been a ball game. Crown and flow. If you win crown and flow, that's it.
Crown and flow has been the ball game forever.
For a long time.
For a long time. Like, before this was the standard, before we made it a standard, it became a standard because it already was that.
That's what I'm saying. So where did the confusion come in with that?